So now I'm going to show you how to restring an instrument with Peghed geared tuners. These are great tuners. They look like traditional ebony friction pegs, but in fact there are tiny gears inside. So whenever I'm restringing, I do one string at a time. So in this case, I'm going to do this string, take the tension off it, leave the tension on the other ones. As the tension is off, now I can clip it, pull it off of each end. So now I've got my new string, and the first thing I want to do is tie it to the bridge. I put the string through the hole in the bridge. I take it behind, like that, pinch it, and now I'm going to take this tag end and I'm going to go through this loop 2 times. Once, twice. Then I grab this little tag end and I hold it against, came undone, great. Around the back, through the loop twice, once, twice, grab the tag end, pinch it to the back of the bridge, pull it tight. Now I go through the slot in the nut and I go around the Peghed tuner once, twice. Now I'm going to go through the hole at the top of the Peghed. Now this is a particularly long string, so I'm going to just trim off a little bit of excess right now so it's a little easier to work with. Now these fluorocarbon strings are very slippery, so I want to do more than just pull it through that hole, and I like to put it underneath this incoming string so it traps it as I tighten. So I put it underneath and I lift those strings up with my fingernail just like that, and I start to tighten a bit. And I want to make sure that the windings look perfect and don't cross each other. So I pull up with my fingernail and now I turn and everything's fine. I like it to go under again, so I just kind of guide it under. And I don't bring it all the way up to pitch right away. That's stressful on the string. I'll bring it up a couple steps below while I do my other strings, and then I'll put a tuner on and bring them all up to pitch. So it's important to note that as you look down at the headstock, on these tuners on the right, the strings I wound in a clockwise direction, and on the left, the strings I wind in a counterclockwise direction. You always want the strings to come off the nut and go inside of the tuners and then to the outside. So now I'll just bring this up to pitch. To stretch out the string a little more quickly and break it in, I will put 2 fingers on one side of the string and my thumb on the other side, and I will twist it gently. Don't pull up on the string, just twist. That took it from an F sharp all the way down to an E. You can do that as many times as you want, and you'll find that you'll be able to break in your string within a day or 2. After I've done that, I trim off the excess at the headstock. I leave about 1/4 inch. And if there's any excess down here on the bridge, I will trim that off. I don't like to see the string touching the top. It can cause buzzing. So in this case, I'll trim that little bit of excess. Just like that. And that's all there is to it. Thanks for watching.